All my beings that have a message of love and light, and step forward. They step forward and bring me this message. For those who need to hear it at this moment, share with me truth so that I can bear fruit and that others can follow suit. What message is there for me and the collective? The viewers, the collective. What message is there? It's the most pressing message in this moment, in this time, in this space. For the 3 card spread. 1 being the strength, 2 being the heart, and 3 being the challenge. What message is there? What message is there? On. This is the strength. This is the strength. Strength is very logical, very in your mind, thinking. What's the heart space? Where are we in our heart space? Where are we in our heart space? There's 2 cards. Can I have 1 card, please? Can I have 1 card, please? The heart space. 1 card. Heart space. And then a challenge. The challenge. Challenge. And underneath we have the sun. So what's happening is there's a bright moment, a celebratory moment. You're strong, you're resilient. But there's a lot of thinking. There's a lot of thinking and not a lot of celebrating. So in this moment, you're thinking that things may not be going as planned. You're thinking that You're in a heart space of transition. You're in a heart space of transition. You're being guided from one place to another, from one situation to another situation. And this other situation that you're being guided to is a more positive situation. It's less stormy, less windy. You're actually moving from one dimension to another dimension, one level to another level. And this is positive. This is where the heart space is. But right now, in this situation, you're thinking a lot, you're planning a lot. So, this is a strength. You're planning. So, continue to plan, continue to strategize, but don't be in your head too much. Allow your spirit to guide you. Allow the universe to provide for you. The challenge is that you're not celebrating. There needs to be more celebration. There needs to be more recognition. There needs to be more recognition on your part. Because when you're in that mode of not celebrating, you're not realizing that you're actually coming out of a hold or a place that you're in. You're actually coming out of the darkness. You're actually coming out of the dark night of the soul. You're actually coming out of that old situation. Birds may be significant, crows may be significant, an owl might be significant, Aquarius might be significant here. Um, and I'm getting a little bit of Libra, Leo energy. I heard Libra, and Leo energy. Yeah. So celebrate that you're coming out of this situation, that you're coming out into the light. Light is actually shining on you right now. The light is actually shining on you right now. If you can see here, light is shining on you. But this card came in reverse. So you're not recognizing the light that is being shined right now. Because if you were seeing the light, you would jump for joy, you would celebrate, you would be happy, you would radiate like the sun. But the strength card is also here too. So this has taken a lot of strength from you. This has taken you, and like I said, the Leo energy is here. This has taken you a lot of strength in order for you to overcome what you just overcome. Let me find out what's the past situation in this scenario. What's the past situation in this scenario? What's the past situation in this scenario? Past energy, subsequent energy. Okay. Clarify the heart space. So, clarify the Six of Swords. Your heart is going through a transition. Six of Swords. Your heart is going through a transition right now. Your heart is going through a transition right now. And for some of you guys, you are transitioning into your high priestess mode, meaning that your gifts are coming online, your intuition is becoming stronger, your clairvoyance, clairsentient, clear, 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 clairaudient is coming alive or is coming to life. It's becoming stronger, right? So this is talking about a transition. This you're transitioning to something good here. You're transitioning to something good here. Is there anything else? Have compassion for yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself and have compassion for yourself and be patient. Be patient. You're very much strong-minded individual. Almost over processing. Let spirit guide you and celebrate. Anything else? Yeah, you're definitely rising up from some dark night of the soul or some darkness. You're definitely rising up. And so this message is the inspiration. This message is an inspiration to you right now to inspire you to let the light shine. Let the sun come in. Let the sun come in because you're rising up. Like you're a fierce warrior and you're rising up again. You're rising up again. You're rising up again. Nothing can keep you down. So the challenge is to be victorious. Be victorious as if you won the battle. Be victorious. That's the challenge. That's the challenge. Let me see what's. Give me an overall arcane theme. I'm giving. I can see here that someone was in a tunnel. Like it was a dark tunnel. Like imagine you're in a tunnel and you can't see your way out, but you're finally seeing the way out. Or if you're not seeing it as yet, rejoice. Rejoice, 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 rejoice. Give all praises due to the Most High. Give thanks to your guides. Give thanks to your higher self. Give thanks to your ancestors. Whatever you believe in, rejoice, be happy, and then you will see the light. You will start to see the light. You will start to see the light at the end of the tunnel, because somebody here is thinking a lot, is overthinking a lot, but it's something to rejoice at. And if you're overthinking in a way, in a method, in a way that, how can I get out of this situation? What am I supposed to do? Um, like you see what's around you, which may look like darkness. You can see what's around you, which may look like darkness, like a dark tunnel. And so you're trying to figure out how to get out of this situation. Um, how to get out of this situation. How to get out of this situation. That's what you keep saying. But your heart is going through a transition. This is a transitional moment. This is a learning curve. This is a transitional moment. Any other messages? Any other messages? expression. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Don't be afraid to express yourself. I feel like somebody here is being suppressed. Like you're so in your thoughts right now that you are being suppressed. That you're suppressing your nature, you're suppressing your expressiveness, you're suppressing who you are, like your radiant self, your energetic self, your happy self. Be happy, be like have some movements about you. Maybe you might need to put on some music, you might need to dance, you might need to rejoice, you might need to celebrate. Find something to celebrate about, but express yourself, even if you have to shout, like scream, like ah, scream it out, let it out, express yourself. Express yourself. You can see here she's expressing herself, and like all these fire, glittery flames are coming out. Express yourself. There's a lot of tension. Somebody has a lot of tension also, and some wounds that needs to come out. But you need to express yourself. You've been bottled in for a little bit. You've been bottled in for a while, but you need to express yourself. Take time out. Take time out and pause. Yeah, express yourself. Find your voice within you. You're in your head a lot. You're in your head a lot. Someone needs to come out of their head, come out of your head and express yourself. Express yourself, rejoice, be happy, be joyful, move about, get some movement about you, and you'll see that your transition is only for a time, it's only for a period. You're rising up again. There's a lot of emotions here that wants to come out, that wants to be expressed. Let's see, anything else? One card. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Crystal skull wisdom, clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. So when you clear your energy, when you start to come out of the darkness that you were in, when you start to rejoice, it's a divine healing process that's happening in that specific moment. It's a divine healing that's happening, right? You're going to get clarity because you remember you're still in your head. You're thinking a lot and you're processing a lot. You're very logical, very logistical, and you're strategizing. You're sitting here at the top of the mountain. I can see you here at the top of the mountain having a peripheral view of everything. You're viewing everything, all the circumstances around you, right? But the thing is, around you might look like chaos, might look like destruction, might look like darkness. But you need to see the light and be positive and rejoice. Recognize that recognize recognize that this is just a transition that your heart space is going through. This is just a transition. And there's light that's going to come in, there's wisdom that's going to come in, there's clarity that's going to come in, there's healing that's going to come in, there's high vibrational energy that's going to come in. Let me see if I can read for you. Crystal skulls are said to have been healing tools of wisdom keepers in the ancient civilization of the Atlantis and Lemuria. Crystal quartz is known for its capacity to amplify energy and store information. When a crystal is carved into a particular shape, it can bring healing and clarity to what it represents. Wow. So this, so like I was saying, you're in your head a lot, and this crystal is shaped like a head. And so whatever shape that this crystal is shaped to, it can bring healing and clarity to what it represents. So there's healing and clarity that's coming through your thought patterns. There's healing and clarity that's coming to the way that you think. There's healing and clarity coming to your mind. You will be able to uncover memories that could be essential in revealing the truth. There's truth that's coming here. There's wisdom that's coming here. There's truth that's coming. Therefore, crystal skulls are wonderful healing tools and can bring clarity to the mind and healing to the head space. Wow, this is circling right back around because the first card and the last card is in sync. The first card and the last card is talking about thought patterns. It's talking about mind. It's talking about healing. It's talking about headspace. Like you're in your headspace a lot, and there's healing and clarity that's coming to it. This card transports us to an energetic space representing the crystal skull consciousness. It delivers high vibrational frequencies into our energy field so that we can experience clear mindedness. If you ever felt called to clear skulls or have an interest in them, there's a possibility that you have connected with them in a previous incarnation. There are gateways to clarity and potential. So you want to start to visualize yourself like you're being transported to the heart of the stars and asked to be connected to the crystal skull consciousness. Take time to breathe and receive a direct transmission. So, all aspects of your life are becoming clearer and clearer and clearer and clearer. Expect to become aware of what you need to step away from and what you need to have more focus on your path. You may have felt indecisive, but now you are downloading direct guidance from the heart of Source so that you can live and express yourself in a more authentic way. Know that downloads are often appear as your own inner guidance and encouraging you to move forward. The key is to recognize the calmness they bring. This is a time of clarity and connection. Crystal Skull Wisdom is here to bring clarification to what you have been receiving within. In order for the next phase of your journey to unfold, you must follow the information you have received. You know what you need to do to heal and grow. If you've been asking for a sign that the healing work you have been doing has been successful, trust, trust. Trust that this card is the message that you have been waiting for. So you have been healing. Now it's time for you to ground in that energy and celebrate. Celebrate that you are coming out of it. You're transitioning. Celebrate that there's clarity here. Celebrate that there's wisdom here. Celebrate that there's healing here. Celebrate that there's divine expression that's going to come forth from you. And there's so much wisdom that you may hold that you may not even realize it. So, with all that being said, the bottom line, what you need to do is celebrate, rejoice. Again, I could keep saying that: celebrate, rejoice. There's the light at the end of the tunnel because you are rising up. You are rising up. You are rising up from the ashes. You are rising up like the phoenix. I hope this message brings you love and light and clarity. And I hope it starts off your day well. Continue to tune in. If you like this message and if you're still here, subscribe. We're going to have messages like this on a daily basis. If you would like to book a one-on-one session with me, or if you like to book a reading, the link is in the bio. You can find me and connect with me on TikTok, on Instagram, and here on YouTube. All right. Have a beautiful day. Love you. Continue to radiate and shine your brightest light.